everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo, the ultimate driving simulator. I need to cleanse my palate real quick with some Crystal Geyser Juice Squeeze, Passion Fruit and Mango. Yep, that'll get you going. Alright. So, I'm operating on a very short schedule today, even though this is probably still going to be about the same amount of time as I always do them in. But I'm actually going to see, in a little less than an hour, I'm going to go see Sinister 2. My friend Matt totally owes me a movie ticket because the White Sox beat the Cubs earlier this year and we bet on it and I won. And so I told him, you owe me a movie ticket and we're going to go see Sinister, which is going to be fucking awesome. I totally loved the first movie when it came out. And so when I heard that they were going to make another one, I was really excited about that. And so now that it is coming out today, I'm going to be all about that. I know that it wasn't like the best horror movie in the world, but it was one that I genuinely really enjoyed it when it came out, just because, I don't know, like, it definitely had a lot of potential to be creepy. It didn't necessarily scare me, but there are definitely some moments where I saw things that that made me pretty uncomfortable. And that's really all that I can really ever expect out of a horror movie, to be at least semi-good in my eyes, because it's a very rare occasion in general that a horror movie will actually genuinely scare me at all. The only one that I could think of in any sort of recent memory that did was the first Paranormal Activity, just because of the fact that I've actually experienced stuff like that in the past. Not with, like, people being possessed and throwing me up against a camera that I was going completely, fucking nuts over for a little while. But I have had really weird things happen in my house. But, the other ones, because they're basically the same movie over and over again, you kind of lose some of the luster there. But the first one really got my goat pretty good. So, but yeah, dude, Sinister, when it came out, there were a couple of scenes that were genuinely very uncomfortable. Like in, I think there was a scene where there was somebody that got like burnt alive in a car in the garage, was one that was pretty uncomfortable. There's another one where I think somebody, like, the family got run over by lawnmowers, was also very uncomfortable. The scene towards the very end where Bagul's like standing in the hallway with the two kids and there's just fucking blood everywhere, all over like the walls and everything. Damn, we slaughtered those guys. Jeez. I mean, I have gotten fairly decent at racing on Route 11 now, since I had to do that license test like probably 11 times or so. So I would hope that I've at least gained some sort of traction in there in terms of being good. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited. I'm not putting like a lot of stock in the idea that it's gonna genuinely freak me out, especially because I'm going to see it at like 5 o'clock. Because, that just that's not really a time that screams, oh man, that's the premier time of night to be watching horror movies. It's not even dark yet. It's dark in there, but it's not like dark outside where when the movie's over, your mind starts running away with itself, where you're like, oh boy, oh, I hope something weird doesn't happen out here. Like at 5 o'clock, horror movies, they don't have that ability unless it is like the best horror movie that ever came out. You're probably not going to get that feeling with it, where you just have that general sense of discomfort. Like even just like suspense thrillers, doesn't even necessarily have to be a horror movie. If it's really good, can give you that kind of feeling. Like Shutter Island did that to me the first time I saw it in theaters. I just had like this, I don't know, it wasn't really like I was scared, because there weren't really any scary parts in that movie, but I just had like this, oh boy, I just had this general feeling of just, I don't know, just kind of, like, it was more of like my mind felt like somebody had thoroughly taken their dick and just brushed it all across my brain. Mind fucking, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I wasn't sure if people caught onto there, like, oh, somebody took their dick and put it on your brain? What the hell are you talking about? It sounds really weird to me. And it is. It is very weird, actually. So, yeah, like, that movie, that was one that made me feel really weird. The first time I saw, what the hell was it? I don't remember what it was now. I can't can't remember what movie it was, but that was another one that when it got done, it was like one of those sorts of like, oh my god, the end of the world's happening, and we need to, we need to send people to different planets. It wasn't Interstellar. It wasn't that. It was one from like a few years ago. I want to say it's not The Happening. I know it's not The Happening, but it was something with a name that was like fairly similar to that. But yeah, like the last few minutes of it, there was like one scene from that movie specifically where like the main character is like up in his attic with like his child, and they go and they like look out the window. Oh boy, turning the wrong way there. They look out the window, and just fucking everything is on fire. Like, it is not good. Like it is just a mess outside. And I just remember like the second I saw that, I was like, holy shit. And like that visual just got kind of burned into my cranium for a while. Like I genuinely couldn't get that thought out of my mind for a while. It was so weird. So I'm really hoping that I can get that same kind of feeling out of Sinister 2, because I don't know what the whole thing's gonna be with Bagul. I don't know if they're necessarily like basing it off of what happened in the first movie, or if they're trying to make it sort of a separate entity. I don't know. I kind of hope that they take off from where the first one ended, because it kind of left off in a way that you could totally do that. So I'm hoping that they don't just try to be like, oh, here's a totally different family, and oh boy, they found something in the attic. I don't know why, but they don't have like any sort of correlation at all with what happened in the first movie. I really hope they don't do that. So that's my spiel. Okay, oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing this car is really fast, and we already have a pretty nice lead built up. This is one thing, though. When we start doing endurance races on this course, we will not have the ability to... we will have a very small margin of error for doing little stunts like that, where we're running into those little barriers and, taking corners really, really shoddy. Like, we're gonna have to be really on the ball if we're going to win these things. Okay, we're gonna do it. Oh shit! I looked down at my stopwatch for a second just to see what actual time it is in the world. Not necessarily what time I'm at on the video, but what time it is in real life, IRL, dog. And I got a few minutes still. I gotta meet up with Matt here in about 20 minutes, but I've got just enough time. Oh boy. I was really hoping I wasn't going to hit the wall on that. That would have been interesting. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. It actually wasn't even that bad. If anything, that was just cool looking. Since we're in a driving game right now, I might as well get this off my chest, because it's really been bothering me. But getting the distance trophies in Rocket League are an absolute fucking nightmare. They are the worst. Like the one that's just in the regular game. Well, actually, no. There's one that came out. There's one new trophy that came out with like the DLC that came up with it. That you have to drive an accumulated, I think it's like 62 miles with one certain set of wheels on. And so I was playing just a couple of online matches just for shits and giggles last night. And oh shit. Yep, this is getting a little sloppy now. Oh, come on! Get on your high horse! Jesus! Just give him a little window, thinking that he's gonna have a chance at me, even though he blatantly doesn't. But yeah, so you gotta drive like 62 miles on the ground with this certain set of tires on. And I played for quite a while. Like, I was also trying to unlock the trophy for unlocking all the cars, which I still haven't done that yet. And you just have to, like, win a match with every car in the game, more or less, without, like, excluding the DLC cars that you get. And so I was doing that. And when I got done with all of those, I had played a number of matches. I realized I went and checked like my distance driven with that set of tires, and it was like 2 miles. It was only like 2 miles, and I was like, I would literally, I had it on rookie, and I'd go and score one goal like in the very beginning of the match, and then because like the AI in rookie mode is so bad, I would just I would basically when the next kickoff happened, I would essentially just like hit the ball into the corner, and then I just start driving in like just around the course, just constantly with the turbo on, so you could cover more ground. I just constantly go and do that, just over and over and over again. And if the AI player scored, then I would just go and immediately score again on the ensuing kickoff, and then I'd go back to just driving circles around the arena, just over and over and over again. And somehow over the course of like, it was like 10 matches or so, I only accumulated 2 miles. I was just like, first of all, what unit of measurement are you using for this? There's no way that doing that as many times as I did would only accumulate to 2 miles driven. There is just no friggin' way. And so, like, and that's not even the worst one. So you gotta get to 62 miles for that one. But there's a gold trophy in just like the regular portion of the game, just like the non-DLC part of it, where you have to go 500 kilometers, which is like, it's like that's 5 times as long as the 62 miles one. So that's what, like 300 miles. It's ridiculous, man. Like, that's gonna take forever. Luckily, I have a really long time left to play that game because I'm doing season mode and online stuff. So I'll have plenty of opportunities there, but Jesus, man, that is out of this world long. I mean, I'm really wanting to get that platinum because it'll make it all worth it, but good, sweet corn cob eating God, you know? That is a lot of doing. So it'll be nice though. I definitely on my profile, I totally don't have any platinum trophies unlocked yet, so that'll be pretty cool. I've been working on getting the platinum for that. I've also been working on getting the platinum trophy for God of War 3 because I can pretty much do it. I was helping Matty when he got it for PS4. I was helping him get trophies on it, and then I realized I've been playing the PS3 version of it, and I haven't played it in a while. And I went to go see what my trophy status was at, and I've only got like 56% of them. So I've definitely got a bunch more that I can get. It's really, a lot of them aren't really that hard. Like, you can get a lot of those through one run of the game if you do everything correctly. Like, you know, maxing out your health bar and your life bar, and maxing out all of your weapons, and getting all of the like little collectible items that are hidden through the game, and like lighting like 100 people on fire with the bow, and kicking 50 dogs. I'm sure PETA wasn't very excited about that one, especially after the whole Michael Vick thing. Anything involving dogs and not being cool to them, they're just like automatically really upset about that. So, but yeah, that's another one. So there's a lot of trophies in the game that are fairly easy to get. The only one that I'm gonna be kind of weary about, because it's gonna be pretty difficult to come onto, is the 1,000 hit combo. Even though I know where to do it at, it's just like execution is the hard part. The 1,000 hit combo, beating the game on Titan mode, which is the hardest mode in the game, and then defeating the Challenge of the Gods those are the 3 trophies that I'm kind of when I come up to them, because I know they're going to be a real pain square in my cock. But I mean, I got to do them. Really got to do them. I'm trying to catch up to my brother, because my brother's trophy level is way higher than mine, which he plays a lot of sports games. There's a lot of trophies to be had in sports games, and he's had, you know, a PS3 and 4 for way longer than I have, so I guess that's part of it. All right, guys. Well, we have won ourselves another race with another big old chunk of money coming our way. Can't wait. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I want all of you to look at it! Over 300K in the banco, you know, in the panko bread. Alright, my friends, well, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. Oh, did we win? We won the whole thing. Oh, sick. Alright, we won the whole thing. And we get a car? Yes, we are the series champion, and we have a new car in the garage. Okay, let's go check this out first real quick before we go do that. But when we come back on the next installment of Let's Play Gran Turismo, the Ultimate Driving Simulator, now that we have all of this money, we can finish up the four-wheel drive competition. And then well, that'll pretty much knock out the next episode, and then we'll go from there. Maybe, ooh, all right. I mean, I don't know exactly what we'll be able to use it in. Maybe, actually, we might be able to use it in one of the, endurance races. I don't know how comfortable I'd be using the Viper in one of those, just because of how weird the handling is on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I know we could beef that thing up pretty good if we really tried. So, thank you guys for sticking around, my friends. I will let you know how Sinister 2 goes. I'm really excited for it. I know it's gonna be solid. So, until then, my friends, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.